So what we're doing today is figuring out what this guy is gonna need to get running and functional again. It does not run right now. It doesn't even want to start. Now, one of the main things I noticed as soon as I grabbed a hold of this bike, this right here. Throttle is not supposed to stick like that. So it's got one of these little small carburetor, Chinese carburetors on it. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna take that off and clean it out really good, get it functional, make sure the slide and everything's working and the jets are not all gummed up, which I'm pretty sure they are. Then we'll see if we can't get this thing at least running somewhat, a little bit, and then we'll adjust it from there. We have the new front and rear tire to go on it. We're probably gonna end up replacing the chain and the sprockets on this thing and get it all tuned up and back into being a fun little pit bike, because these things are pretty awesome. We'll probably, it's got a metal tank. There's probably going to be rust in it, which could be the reason why it gummed up the carburetor and why it doesn't want to start. But we'll take that off, we'll look at that, go through it all like I said, and get it back riding and having a good time on it. So this is new. You see that? This carburetor does not have screws holding the float bowl on. It's rivets. That's crazy. Okay, so we got the float bowl off. If you, I don't know, look. This thing is crusty. So you see all that on the float, the crusty stuff. The bowl is brown, goopy. So we're gonna continue taking it apart, and then we're gonna soak it, spray it all out, see if that fixes it. So carburetor is cleaning. We're gonna take front tire off, get a look at what all's going on. I did notice it's got electric brakes, but there's no wire going down to the actual brake, so we're gonna have to figure that one out too. Okay, actually this is what we hang the deer with right here during hunting season to clean them. The kickstand of this thing pushes it off of my actual stand, and skid plate. The mount for the kickstand is lower than the skid plate, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, I went ahead, pulled the carburetor out of the dip. We put a new filter on here, put fresh gas in the tank, put the carb back on, and made sure we had a good ground right there. Bam. Now we're gonna start this thing. Pretty sure this thing's gonna run. Remember how the throttle was sticking? So we got the little pit bike running. Not too much work to do that. Just clean the carburetor up, changed out the spark plug. It had this little crusty thing in it. We put an NGK race plug in it, and it's running okay. It's smoking a lot, so it's probably going to need rings, or maybe just maybe a whole new top end. But I was just asked to get it running and put the tires on it. These things are bald, man. These are like race slicks. So even though it was brief, we only had the bike for 2 days. We first got it, it wasn't running, and it had bald tires, and now it's running pretty good, and the tires are brand new. We did a few other things to it that I did not put in the video because I don't want to bore you guys to death with little minuscule details and all that stuff. But the owner's happy, and I'm happy, and it was a good turnover, so that's what matters. I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and leave a comment and all that good stuff. I'm Tin West Moto, and I will see you guys on the starting line. I did have to get some really cool shots of this truck because my buddy's truck is awesome. I mean, the lift kit, the tires, the underglow lights, all that stuff, he did a pretty good job on it.